Gosh, I love this lens. It's so portable. It just makes everything so much easier. Sarah's walking into the shot for some unknown reason. Back over here at Precision Camera, and I first have to tell you this. You saw I was at NAB for almost, I don't know, the whole week. And I never, ever was able to get my hands on this right here. It's the Canon V1 Power Shot. I'm actually gonna test this brand new camera out. It is actually in stores, recently announced. It has all the features that this G7X Mark II, here they are side by side. You see them side by side? Yes. This is the new upgrade, the 2025 upgrade for those who are vlogging. Let's take a look at it right now. Let's go over the specs. The Canon PowerShot V1, 22.3 megapixels in stills. You get 4K 60 frames per second. It also has a 1.4 type CMOS sensor. The lens gives you the equivalent of 17 to 52 millimeter. And then of course there is one SD card. The release date, obviously, April 2025. With that, let's take a look at some of the test specs. I have both cameras side by side here, and you clearly can see that one focuses so much quicker. The V1 focuses like 10 times faster than the old G7X Mark II. Also, you can tell really easily that you're getting a much wider equivalent on the lens, and I think the stats are something in the ballpark of a 16 millimeter, whereas the older G7X Mark II is actually at a 24. So as you can see here, it's harder to kind of frame other things around me for context, and that's what they're saying here at the store at Precision, is you get a little bit more context and the stability is still there as well, and your colors look much nicer. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. I wanted to just take some time, with the V1 and let you kind of look at it, as obviously I have it fully zoomed out. We're at 1/60th of a second at 2.8. And I have the ISO in auto, especially for you vloggers who are constantly trying to get, images and things, and a few lighting changes as well. All right, let's go do the quick auto ISO update and see if that changes, see if the lighting situations change pretty quickly. Well, let's try it out. Okay, so the lighting test that I always do when I'm over here at the store at Precision is putting the camera in auto and seeing how quickly it'll adjust to the lighting scenario. Now, I have plenty of room to work with. Like, I can put a little bend in my elbow here as I'm adjusting the lens, adjusting the distance. You also get to check a lot to see the stability with the new V1. So, with the light switch right here, gosh, I love this lens. It's so portable. It just makes everything so much easier. Let's see how it does with the lights off. A slow adjustment, and there, perfect. I'm standing in front of a window right now. I'm gonna slowly dip back here into the room. See how this adjusts. Now there's a red neon light over there, so don't worry about the colors. It's more about the lighting. As I go completely into a very dark room. Man, this is actually not bad. I keep checking the monitor over here to the right, so I apologize if I'm looking off a little bit, but it's just adjusting that and seeing how, I'm really in a dark room, and the ISO adjusts automatically, shooting at 4K, 160, 30 frames per second, and f2.8. All built into the camera. Now, let's see how quickly it adjusts when I turn the lights back on. Can we turn the lights back on real quick? Okay, let's see. And it's adjusting. It's adjusting to the lighting. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. So if you're in kind of a lighting situation where it goes completely dark, you have a little bit of latitude. Also, it doesn't like herky-jerky, the lighting adjustments, crazy-like. But you get the idea, like this camera really does adjust for it. We're gonna start at 200, see what happens here. Okay, so there's 200. You can kind of see how the room is really dark back here. That's 200 ISO. All right, let's see if we can go to 400. There's 400. 400, still very dark back there. There's 800. 800 getting a little bit better in terms of the scenario here. There's 800. Let's do 1600. Yeah. So there's 1600. getting a little bit brighter in the back there as I kind of check to see how the frame looks. Okay, you ready for the next one? Yes. 3200. So I'm from a red light. Let me do that. 3200. You can check the grain, see how it looks. I still like how wide this lens gets, man. If this was on the G7X Mark II, I don't know if I would ever upgrade. That's the ability of one, the ISO, and obviously still shooting at 4K. There's 3200. Let's go to 6400, so it's really, really bright. Woo, I'm almost blown out. You can clearly see the whole back of the room here that was in complete dark at 200. And then we can go one more, there's 10,000, which is way more than what I would ever need. But you can see the entire room as well as the ceiling. And there is auto, where it actually just does it for you. It's like it does all the work that you would need, especially in a camera like this. Thanks to the guys over at Precision Camera for always supplying the camera gear. You guys are great. Thank you so much for letting me test it out. You can obviously go over to the Precision Camera and check out some of the listings. I'll put the information down there so you can go click on it and make up your selection right there in store. Also available is a great used section. No matter what you're getting, if it's from Sony and Nikon or Canon, even anything like your Panasonic Lumix, as well as DJI and GoPro. There you go. It's the PowerShot V1 that I was not able to get my hands on, but it is available.